everybody. Happy Saturday. That means it is the first day of the week that you don't have to do anything involving work, unless you do. Sorry. All right, you guys. We are going to be starting off with some mobility today, and you are going to need one of these guys, all right? If you have a softball, that's going to be better for the pecs, but this will work just fine, okay? So you are going to be lying down on the ground. Ball on the floor. I want you to press that guy right onto the outside of the pec. You don't know what that means. We're right here, okay? Right there. Press that guy down, and then just kind of, move it around a little bit, okay? Now, be careful kind of working in this area. You do have like a nerve plexus underneath all that meat, all right? So if you press too hard, you could kind of give yourself some zingers, some stingers, and we don't want that. Ooh, there's a spot. Yeah, that's good. All right, just kind of roll around in there. Ooh, do a few, if you got a facing down snow angel type deal, all right? Kind of change the angle a little bit. Start to get into a bit more of the meat of the pec, okay? Move around in there. All right, looking to kind of go for about, 10, 15 kind of sweeps on each side. From there, we'll go into the traps. Gonna get you onto your back here. And we want that ball to go underneath your trap. Woo-wee! On the meaty spot, okay? And then from there, yowza, bringing that bicep as close as you can to the ear. Oh, wow. Still a little bit tender from some snatches recently. All right, so trying to bring that up. We're gonna go for 8 to 10 with our arms straight. And then after we do our 8 to 10, we're gonna do another, 8 to 10 snow angels, okay? Same idea, trying to get that arm or that bicep right up next to the ear. That is spicy. All right, and then after we get that one, then I want you to draw a sword, okay? So as if you're pulling a sword out of the sheath, shing, and up, and then back down, all right? That's just gonna kind of get that top corner of the shoulder blade, a little bit more, all right? And so we're looking for 8 to 10 of each of these. Once you go through all 3 of those on one arm, then you go all through 3 on the other arm, okay? So from there, we go into our structural balance today. We are doing a planking pull across, so we're kind of using our sliders again today. And then we'll be doing a dumbbell arcing row to go with that, okay? A little bit different than your standard bent over row. So for our, ball's coming back. Maybe not. Oh, it misses me. I miss you too, ball. Come on down. Oh, no, it's going somewhere else. Okay, no, it doesn't like me. Anyways, moving along. So you can do this, one hand, okay? So you're holding your plank under, as far as you can go, pull it back. Under, pull it back, okay? There's kind of your first progression. Second progression is using 2 of these guys. Under, and then under. Okay? So you'll be working your core, and then we're going to be working some of your back muscles as you kind of come across and then try and pull yourself back through. Just working some of those rotator cuff and kind of the shoulder support muscles as you go, okay? We're looking for 10 of those per side, all right? After you're done a set of those, we go into our arcing dumbbell row, all right? So you're going to set yourself up. Standard bent over row position, putting out the vibe, all right? When you're doing this, you can use like the side of a couch, chair, coffee table might be a little bit too high, all right? But something that's kind of like bench height, all right? And then what we're looking for is you're gonna kind of let that shoulder drop, and you're gonna reach forward, and then I want you to pull it up into the hip, okay? So it should be like right where you would try and reach into your pocket. What you're gonna feel is gonna be a little bit different in that pull. All right? So when you're coming down and across, you're really reaching out, letting that shoulder blade drop down, and as you're pulling in, you're gonna get a lot more lat, and you should feel that coming all the way down the side there, okay? We're looking for 5 to 12 a side. Now it seems like a big range. Everyone's got different size dumbbells. If you have one that feels particularly heavy, then maybe do closer to 5. If you have one that feels particularly light, then do closer to 12. Just that simple, okay? You are doing all of your 5 to 12 on one arm and then 5 to 12 on the other arm, okay? Doing 4 times through our structural balance today, okay? Then we move on to our WOD, workout of the day. Okay, so we have 2 movements. One is going to be a descending movement, and the other movement is going to be an ascending movement, okay? We start off with the descending movement. Now that I've written and watched them, and I'm about to do this, I think it would have been nicer the other way, all right? So first movement is just a bag or a backpack squat clean thruster. So from the bottom, up into your squat, catch, drive it up, back down, tap, up, back down, okay? Now, let's make sure that we're still using our hips and our traps to move the weight, right, guys? We don't just want to do a bicep curl and then squat and try and press. We want to make sure we're using our hips and our traps, and we're still trying to get quick underneath that, okay? You go for 15. Once you're done the 15, then we go into 3 broad jumps. This is going to be a really bad demo, not very warmed up. So broad jump, land, turn, land, turn, okay? So really try your best to land quietly, not like, okay? Like a ninja. Wouldn't set off any noise alarms there. That's right. Okay, so it's 15 of the backpack, squat clean thrusters, 3 broad jumps, 12, 6, 9, 9, 6, 9, 12, 3, 15, okay? It looks like it's pretty benign, but I feel like it's gonna get you huffing and puffing, okay? On those squat clean or the broad jumps, really, you can make the workout as hard as you want to. If you give like a real good hard jump every time, then you are going to make yourself quite tired. If you're just kind of mailing it in and just like, whew, whew, it's not going to do much for you, okay? So put in what you want to get out of it. All right, you guys, that is all for today. Go out there, be amazing, and I will see you, I think it's going to be at 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock for this workout. All right, have a good day, guys.